Hello everyone, Warringer here, and welcome back to the Wales campaign from Medieval 2 to the War. In today's episode, we've got two main issues to deal with. Number one is actually trying to conquer some land in Ireland. We've been killing a lot of their men and a lot of their units, but not actually taking any land for ourselves, so we need to remedy that. The second issue is down here in the south of England, or Avir Ahoiga, if you want to do the south of England in Welsh. We've got a little issue where English rebels have actually taken the town of Caer Gwent away from us. Now that bothers me, not only because it means I'm going to have to send an army down here and take it in order to get another region towards my victory conditions, but also because, if I'll be honest, I'm looking down here on my little map in the corner, and I've got this lovely area of green and red, which is my territory. We've got this hideous looking grey stain at the bottom. I just want to get rid of that. So in order to get rid of the English rebels, we're going to send someone whose specialty is to kill off the English, and that is Emilia here, Oknanog Val. Now if I go and...
Sire.
Hang on a second, why aren't you able to move? Oh, hang on. Did I move? Yeah, knowing me, I probably asked him to move in the previous episode, just so I didn't forget to do it this time. So now that I actually make an issue to do it, I can't actually move him. But he's going to take 2 turns to get down here, and we've got some more rebels we can attack on the way, some brigads.
Come and get me, you coward.
I have to say, for brigads, they're actually pretty well organised. They've got knights, they've got armoured swordsmen. I'd imagine they're in cahoots with the rebels that have taken Caer Gwent. But we'll sort them out on the way. But we've got another 2 turns before we can attack anyway. And my army is more than capable of taking out theirs. We've even got actually some troops here. Captain Hero.
Orders.
What have you got? We've got militiamen and billmen. These must be the units that were the garrison at Caer Gwent. So I'm trying to think, why have I basically lost the settlement? I'm not sure. Anyway, let's move you guys down to Shaftesbury.
Yes.
I need to come up find the name for Shaftesbury. That's a town I seem to have missed out. But we'll pop you in there for the minute, just really, so we don't have to worry about them rebelling and having another group of brigads in my lands. So that's them sorted. So the main issue really is going over to Ireland, where at the moment, what is the current situation in fact? So we've got my armies here in Dillin and Trim. Now, the thing is, we've taken a lot of casualties. We haven't had an opportunity really to replenish our troops, simply because the culture is not good enough for me to be able to get the higher tier units. Things like the Moggunnog Spearmen, the Saferir, and stuff like that. So I need to get the culture up. Now, it should be reasonably high, in fact. Let me just double check something. Where is it? Here. Culture at the moment is 55%. That's actually not too bad. We're getting there. And we do need to actually get some more building facilities. Like an armory would be quite useful, because then it would allow me to actually get Moggunnog Spearmen. Because at the moment we have the barracks, and oh, actually that does give me Moggunnog Spearmen. We just can't get it yet because we need 65% Welsh, and we don't have that. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Right. In the meantime, now let's see what some of you train in and see what we can do about this. So yeah, this is what I mean. We've got with Elwyn here, for example, with only 40 men in the unit, and we've got a unit here for Marianov Spearmen, which are only 45. So we do need to try and replenish my forces a little bit. So what I'm thinking to do is actually, if I head over to Carnarvon here, and we've got some troops getting built in Nottingham, because those are my main recruitment regions, what I could do, with like here for example, is basically have it so use some ships, basically send troops back and forth, so we can have them replenishing and keeping the high level of experience that we earn in, and give them extra armor, what have you. And then send them back then, and then send casualties, so we can have a bit of a cycle going around, and hopefully get that sorted out a bit. So let me see what the situation is here. We're getting some more Moggunnog Spearmen. We can hire some more of these. We've got quite a few archers as it is. Let me see, is there anything else? Let's get another unit of these. Why not? And yeah, we've got some more archers. You can never have too many archers in my opinion, especially when you're playing as the Welsh. Like I said before, the Welsh are well known for their quality of their longbowmen. Okay, so that's them sorted. I think over in Trim, in fact, can we train any more people? No, it was just here. What am I talking about? Dullin. That's what I wanted. No, we can't. Okay. Yeah, Alchemist Lab. Interesting. Okay. Now, what I would like to see is actually, because we've killed quite a few units in the Irish forces, It would be nice to see sort of like what's going on in the wider world, because we can't actually see anything further than down Patrick, where they do have a full stack here. And while they do have a couple of armies around here, they would be fairly badly... Actually, these are full strength, so I can't say that. But like down here we do have this other army that's heading towards... Do I want to send it towards Tipperary? Or... What's this one down here? A large city. That's just a city. I'm not really good with my geography, but I'm pretty sure that's Cork. I think... Is there any other region? No. That's the bottom region. Okay, what I'm going to do... We can move these guys, can't we? We've got a few men here. They've taken a few casualties, but we'll work with that, I think.
Sire.
We'll have you guys march down, if possible, towards this city. I think it is Cork, but we're going to move them down here.
We shall slaughter them, my lord.
Take 2 turns, okay. Because what I'm thinking is, if we can attack it next turn... In fact, let me see, because we've got cavalry, can we not technically scout it out of it? Let's have a look.
As you wish.
Oh wow, that's very lightly defended. That's really good, that's only 3 units. Okay, and here's Cork, in fact. Okay. Let's put you guys back in a second.
Joining forces, my lord.
So we do have the ability, in a way, to be able to just ask them to attack next turn and hopefully take the city. Because it's very lightly defended. Even if they recruit some troops, they will not be able to defend really against my army. Although saying that, we have taken quite a few casualties, so I'm going to have to consider that if it comes to an assault. Okay, we'll think about it. Alright, you guys are okay. We could actually have you come out to attack this family member here. Kill off Thomas McQuillian. Oh no, if it's MC, is it... Would that make him technically Scottish? I'm not so good with names. Oh no, it would be MC, wouldn't it, from Mac. And that's Mac Quillian. Yeah, that makes him... Yeah, that would make him Irish. My bad. Okay. In theory, I could ask my army here to actually attack them. Just because they've got quite a few archers, and they've got quite a lot of troops that will get killed by archers. That would make a nice little thing. Although, actually, no, thinking about it. I know I'm getting a little bit sidetracked with stuff, but I forgot about this. Faction ranking scrolls. We can actually have a look to see what's going on in the world. So if we pop on here a second. We don't need England and Norway and the Browns Alliance because we've already defeated them. We're actually on the top, although Scotland is actually very slightly below us overall in the rankings. Yes, before anyone points out, I'm aware that it's because of my accent, the way I was brought up. I don't say my R's properly, I say it as W's. So yes, for the people from the UK, it sounds a lot more worse than I actually mean. I can't help it, it's part of the accent. Just like I end up saying, I have to focus to say water, instead I keep saying water. Okay. Or THs, I can't do them, instead it comes out as Fs. It's a bit of a London accent, it's one of the few things apart from my generic English accent I have. Anyway, overall level, we'll do that. Military level, let's see. I'm actually the highest, and yeah, Ireland is actually all the way down here. That's quite a big difference in terms of power. Okay, that could be useful, that's something to know. So let me see, there's nothing here I need to do. Is there anything I want here to recruit? No, actually, we do have an agent. Who's here? Edan Tion.
Where to, sire?
Okay, let's have a look at you. You're actually very good. Okay, quality observance, training espionage, and a thieves guild apprentice. Huh. Wonder what that was. Okay. Plus 2 to line of sight. Interesting. Okay, let's have you guys move up here a second. So I want to check spy out. In fact, yeah, Lifford, which is a fortress, is very lightly defended. Okay, it means we've pretty much got the Irish on the ropes. If we can take them out, then that means we're going to be able to win this pretty easily. Okay. Anything else we need to do with the bit of cash we do have? Probably not. Nottingham, are we retraining any more troops? No, we're not. Let's do that. Okay, where are we? Arundel, is there anything we recruit here? Not so much. Kindine, Bombards, Boombards, Ballista, Catapults. Can we train there, can we? No, we cannot, apparently. Fairground, Shipwrights. No, let's save the money because I would like to try and get some higher tier military buildings if possible. Oh, what are you doing? You seem to be going after that rebel army which is outside the settlement. Okay. Are you going to succeed? You did? Okay. I don't know why I would have sent a guy off there. Maybe it was for a mission or something? Yeah, we'll find out the next turn anyway. But we've got these people moving around. We've got a princess causing disruption. It always bugs me when I see princesses on the map doing that, and diplomats, because it makes me think, are you trying to bribe my people? Oh. That didn't sound good. It's like, oh. Okay, we managed to kill Paul Synagogue? No, blockade port. It's time we apply pressure to our foes, sending up fleet to blockade 1,000 for at least 3 turns. Okay. Down Patrick, that's easy enough to do. Boom, did this. We killed Paul Synagogue and have been rewarded with 3 units of catapults on my capital. Okay. That would actually be kind of useful, but I don't really want 3 of them. I think 2 will be okay, and because it cost me 150 upkeep, that's a massive 450 a turn otherwise. Yeah, let's just get rid of 1, and it'll allow us to keep with 2. I think that would do quite nicely. Okay, that was done. Oh, and Blade... Oh, this is my assassin. He's now a murderer. I might be able to use him to try and get some other stuff done. Actually, nah. See, Kedivor of Clonok Vow has now become a military engineer. And King Daviv the Mercenary has now got fine armor, increasing his hit points by 4. That is very, very good. I'm happy with that.
Who do you want?
Okay, Orion, what can we do with you now? I think I'm going to send you up north to kill some diplomats and some princesses. Just because we don't really... I don't like them being around, so if we can kill them off easily. So Maria MacNoctan.
Name
95% chance? Goodbye. You're going to die next turn.
Is a particularly good day to die.
I like his words. Sire. Today is a particularly good day to die.
Yes,
oh, you've
sire.
become more powerful.
Moving to crush the enemy.
Okay.
We'll
have to see about this.
Today.
Okay. Now, because we got that mission to try and blockade the port, where has my fleet gone to? I did see a second ago. Where? Ah, here it is. Right.
Fleet ready, sire.
Okay, we got... How many ships we got? 1, 2, 3... There's 10 of a row. 14. Okay. Why are you heading down this... Ah, okay. So these must be coming down here to pick up Menier and his army when they've taken Kai Gwent again. And then we'll be able to move them off towards a different direction. Okay. You know, let's have a quick look at something. What's going on up here? Admiral Davin, they do have a fleet here at Downpatrick, but it's only 3 units. Okay. Let's try and do this. We're going to separate this up into... There we go. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So 7 of you are going to go up here to the blockade port here. Then the other 7 of you can actually pop down around here like you were planning to do. I think, and then just be able to pick up the Melier and do something with his force. Carnarvon will get more and more troops. We'll eventually run out of room to actually be able to put people in. So there might be an idea to actually, after we've sorted out the blockade here, start sending a ship back and forth then with reinforcements, especially for like Dulin or somewhere like that. Just be nice to get some new troops going. You're on your way down here, Thomas McQuillian.
An order.
Okay, let's have you guys attack
They wish they'd never been born, sire.
Okay.
Besieging the cowards, Malise.
Let me just do this 1 second, because we should be able to take it pretty quickly, but I want to check out the army composition before we order the attack. Otherwise, if we tell them to attack, we'll have to deal with them just sort of retreating. Let's just have 1 turn. Yeah, there we go. Maintain the siege 1 second.
Awaiting to breach and butcher, sire.
I didn't see that because of the fog of war. So they've got a full stack army in a fort right nearby Cork. And they can come over the little fort here, so they can actually come and counterattack my force, which is pretty weak. We need to have replenishment, or if the army's going to come and try and take us, we need to have walls set up in order to try and defend a bit better. Okay, we're going to have to attack straight away, but can we hire any units? I'm going to have to knock down one of the walls, because this is my thinking. We need to knock down one of the walls, you see. And the Wimbold is not really designed for that, and the mortar, if we can't, we won't be able to attack the gates, because obviously a mortar shoots up and down instead of straight across. So it might destroy the gatehouse, but we won't actually be able to destroy any gates. So I'm thinking we'll have to hire a trebuchet just for now. to try and help things out a bit. So there we go, let's do that.
Slaughter them, my lord.
And, okay, bounce power 2 to 1. It's not exactly in my favour. And let me see what they've got. Javelin men, Galliaclatch, Javelin men, some Gaelic archers. So we should be able to beat them pretty well once we get inside the castle. But it's getting into the castle that's going to be the thing we have to sort out. So as long as we have the trebuchet, that will be fine. I will use that, I think, to try and knock down the gates. And then I'll have it attack the gatehouse as well, because it's a large city. So it wouldn't surprise me if they've got some sort of gate defense like boiling oil or something. And if I can destroy the gatehouse, I'm not going to have to worry about that. Okay, before we get going actually, because I've said I wanted to try and include a bit more of these. What's my general got to say? Any wise words before the battle?
I've seen bowel movements with more skill in battle than those cowards. Kill them all!
Well, that's straight to the point. Oh, that's his entire speech. It's like,
remember that the goal here.
Go away. I like that. Just very simple and to the point. I've got bowel movements with better skill in battle. Let's just kill them. Nice and easy. I like that. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the battlefield. So we've got the gatehouse here, and we've got a road that will come straight up and into their courtyard, where they're most likely going to be. Is there anywhere that's a little bit more easier for us to attack? I mean, this one, both sides basically come straight into the settlement. This one just means I'll have to come around. Yeah, we'll just stay where we are. I think that's fine. Okay. So the artillery pieces are going to move up. I'm going to have just deploy them fairly close. We can deploy fairly close to the settlement. But we'll do that. And again, we're just going to have a nice, simple battle lineup, I think. We're going to have mainly Revelwyn and my Billmen in front because, well, they're the ones who are going to be doing most of the fighting. We do have Spearmen, and now we can put in a sort of a second line. We've got to cut 2 units of archers. I really wish I had more in this army. You guys can go on the front just for the moment. See, Mailed Knights and my General's Bodyguard, you can form up on back here, in fact. We don't want them getting killed by a random arrow. We do have the 2 units of Teely Skirmishers, you can form up here, and we've got 2 units of Gwent Raiders. You can maybe have these quickly run around and try and attack the enemy from the flank or something, while my cavalry go the other way. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so you guys are shooting at them. Okay, mortars, see if you can do some damage. We've got Gaelic archers there. Okay, you guys can they not attack me? Apparently not. Huh. Okay, Trebuchet, we're going to have you attack the gates. Wibold, we'll have you... Let's have you attack the Javelin men, I think. In fact, let's have my archers attack the Javelin men if we can. At the end of the day, they're not going to do a lot of damage, but on the other hand, it would be quite useful to kill off the Javelin men because they're better against archer compared to... against armor, I should say, compared to what I've got. Okay, so you're coming down. We're slowly going to kill them off. In fact, no, let's just stop. I'm going to have them, so I don't want to waste my arrows, essentially, on them. If my mortar, though, can kill off a couple of them, or damage the walls, that's going to be quite useful. Yeah, so you guys come and attack that. Okay, reinforced gates are about to break, that's good. If we can knock down the gates, then what I'm going to do, I'm going to order the trebuchet to attack the walls itself, then, in order to try and do that. In fact, let's stop the mortar fight. No, stop. Don't want you retreating. Get back onto your siege equipment. There we go. What I'm going to do, I'm going to basically have them shooting, bring the siege equipment up close, and then try and attack whatever's in the courtyard. Okay. So wait now for the trebuchet to finish its job. Come on, guys. It shouldn't be taking you this long. Oh, what's that? Rotten cow carcass.
The gates are down!
Okay. Interesting. I never really used much in the trebuchets much, so it's just surprising to see things like, oh, we can chuck rotten cow carcasses at the enemy. How interesting. Okay, let's have you guys see what damage we can do against the walls. Not really much, it seems. Am I just using the wrong ammunition type? No, not cow carcasses. That's not going to do much, is it? Okay, it will take a while for me to knock it down. I don't really need to. I was just thinking it would be more useful for me to try and do that rather than being okay. Let's have you guys come forward and start moving forward to attack these. We'll ask them just to walk it because I want my troops to basically start charging in order to kill off the enemy. In fact, they've been pretty indulgent and allowed me to start bringing in their own troops. That's pretty nice of them. We'll have you guys coming in here, and then archers, you can come in and start firing at these. In fact, mortars, fire at them. You guys fire at these. You can actually fire them as well, which is quite interesting. Okay. Gwent Raiders, let me see, we'll have the rest of the Revelwind charging in as well. And, no, I'm going to hold these back actually. Just because they're very lightly armoured, I don't particularly want them to take a lot of casualties, you know? Oh, hang on a second. No, stop firing, I don't want you killing my own men because of this. Okay, you guys are going to charge in. Your job is to take these out. Okay, Gwent Raiders, let's have you coming in and see what we can do against the javelins up here. Not that I expect much to happen, but if we can kill them off a little bit, that would be quite useful. Okay, you guys, let's have you stop firing.
The Lord is with us today.
We've taken the enemy walls.
The enemy's walls.
Great. Okay, let's start bringing these guys in. You're going to have to try and force our way through a little bit more. Okay, mailed knights. It's a bit of a thing just because they do have these cavalry, but if I can force my cavalry through a little bit, or even just try and get them in a position to intimidate them a little bit, that might be useful. Gwent Raiders, you can charge in, try and do some damage against them. They've got spearmen here, that's going to be... They've got shields, so fighting them in melee is not... Try and shoot them, I mean, is not going to be the best tactic. Let's have you just continue to take out these. We'll have you finish out taking out the walls. If we can do some damage there, we can outflank them.
Our men are winning the battle.
Okay.
If we continue like this,
let's start pulling you guys back. I didn't realize I actually asked you to come in all that way. But I don't want them to get killed, especially against the enemy's armor piercing ability. Okay, Taylor, can we have you guys? Defeat seems certain. Defeat seems certain. Okay, we've already got one unit that's routed. Okay, you guys are taking archer fire. You've come up onto the walls. Okay. Let's pull you guys back, in fact. We don't particularly want... Okay, we're bold. Let's have you try and do something useful. Let's try and take out the archers like that. Okay. You guys can charge in and try and do another attack against them. Anyone who isn't fighting, you can get involved in fighting. We'll have you guys coming in order to try and lend a hand as well. The building's been lost. There's a bit of a battle going on right here, and we do have Gwent Raiders actually pushing up onto the walls in order to try and take out their javelin men and that. They've managed to break the archers already. Now the javelin men, it's a little bit more balanced. That's actually a little bit shocking considering. Alright, defeat seems certain. Wavering. Wavering. Okay, can we break them? That is my question. Shaker. Can we break them? Okay, fast forward a little bit. Okay, the walls are 54%. We can't really do much. Okay, time for my cavalry to get back out. Slowly breaking down this wall. It's going to take a little while to more. Ah, here we go. We've broken them. Okay, cavalry charge through. Okay, cool. Charge through. That's it. We want to get through and kill as many of them before they get into the center. We don't want them getting there and end up doing something like being able to actually do stuff against me. It's not nice. I don't have to like having to deal with the people in the courtyard, as you guys know. Okay. Archers are going to run into position. We can use them then to sort of outflank them. We've got you guys up here. Okay, you guys can stop if it is you're doing. Okay, Grand Raiders. You've killed all of them. Okay. Have you guys come down here and attack the archers then? Okay, we've got troops. Cavalry have charged through in order to try and attack these. Okay, charge through and just continue to kill them off. Okay, got javelin men on their way. We don't particularly want to deal with that, so let's have you guys pull back now. Right, archers run forward and basically try and shoot these light javelin men heading our way. Velwyn will have you guys charging through as well. Okay, what we'll do, we'll have the Velwyn, my billmen, and that coming through, because we're going to have to basically attack them from this side. General, you have taken 3 men, because I've told you guys to retreat, and yet you've not listened to me. So you guys can have to pull back.
Only half the enemy force remains.
All my cavalry, I think, including the last of the knights, are going to come up onto this side. We're going to have these come into attack over here. And kill off these archers, and then we'll be able to actually outflank the enemy then with the Gwent Raiders and my knights once we get them into position. Right, so in fact, just to try and help out, I'll put all you guys into one group, make it so it's easy for me to remember. And we're just going to have them charge straight towards the knights here. Should be a pretty easy thing to do, but unfortunately we've got raiders in the way. Okay, archers. Can we have you form up here? Yes, we can. You guys can just run into position here and fight them.
My lord, we've breached our enemy's walls.
You can retreat back out of the battle. No, we'll keep you here. You're not going to do much for me there, but it's better than nothing. Okay, trebuchets, you've finished what you're doing. You've managed to knock down the wall.
Our men
a
are
bit
winning
too
the
late,
battle.
but
if we continue like this, we will smash
better
them.
late than never, as they just say. Okay, knights, come down here and kill off the Grand Raiders. You guys, we should have finished them off. We're going to have you run up to here now. And yeah, we've taken a few more casualties than I would have liked, especially from some of the units. But it's okay. Archers. See, javelin men. And you have spearmen. Where's the rest of the enemy's force? You guys attack these with your arrows. Should be able to kill them off pretty easily.
Good tidings.
Okay, we've killed the enemy's general.
Dead. We've sent the base cur to hell. We're being attacked.
Alright. This unit here, we're gonna have to basically try and kill off the them as much as we can. Okay, Grand Raiders, you're over here. Your job is to try and kill off some. Come and attack these now. No, let's get you up here. In fact, my cavalry should be able to deal with their archers. Okay, you blob here. Come and attack these. Okay, Grand Raiders, we're going to have you attack these from the rear now, because otherwise, especially given the fact they're quite close to the general, I don't want my general getting killed by them. Archers, you're going to stop firing, because I don't want you to kill anyone by accident. And at this moment, it's just reached the point where, again, it's just a slog to fight our way through anyone. We've lost our unit of... yeah, we lost our unit of knights. General, you're going to fall back, because the last thing...
Our men are in... My lord, we've lost control of the city.
Yeah, last thing I want is my general getting killed, so you're just going to pull back to here. Now, you guys come down here and attack them. We seem to have lost all the taili as well, the skirmishers. Right. You will win this, slowly but surely you will win this. Okay. Come over here and kill off them off with me, please.
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won.
We lost 402
today.
men from that, but most importantly was the fact that we did win the battle. And we managed to take 63 people healed, which is quite nice. As I've said before, I've always hated doing those courtyard battles, because you do have to basically kill them all in order to win. And it's always annoyed me trying to do that. It doesn't make much sense to me. I much prefer the later games like Attila and that, where if the enemy think you're going to lose, they will not fight to the last stand. They will just simply try to leave the settlement, which to me makes a bit more sense. Right. Now, normally I've been exterminating the populace, but what I'm thinking to try and do with Cork Now, I don't know how it's worked, because when I've taken other areas, like Canterbury, for example, they've had really, really good settlement, like buildings and that. But when I've taken it and exterminated the people, the buildings go down to, like, shipwright will go down to a port and stuff like that. So I'm going to just occupy it, I think. It does mean we're going to have to deal a little bit with, like, public order and that, especially as we start converting. But it does mean, though, that we might be able to keep the buildings, which we have. That's great. That's fantastic, in fact. I'm going to paint the walls. We're going to train the billmen. We eventually can get access to a few more troops, including an Irish Cavalier. These mercenaries prefer the complexities of the matchlock firing mechanism or the physical conditioning required to make effective archers. Okay. We don't need this anymore, so it is 250 upkeep. I don't think I want to keep it. Although, to be fair, we're going to make a fair bit of money here now. I'll see. Okay, but we've taken the settlement. We've got a large army right here. We need to really retrain whatever troops we can, but we can't actually retrain anyone right now. That's annoying. Okay, what else can we do? You've looked up here. Can you just come up to the fort a second?
Of course, sire.
Okay, Derry actually has no real garrison either. So let's have you come over here a second.
Quietly. I am
we can't
spent,
see
sire.
what's there yet, but we do know it's a citadel. So it's going to be a very, very big place for me to take. Okay, you're over here. Let's just end the turn, I think. And technically, I've come to the end of the episode. Okay, we'll end the turn. And see what happens.
We're under siege, sire.
We're under
A
siege.
slaughter awaits either way.
Okay. First of all, let's have a look. We've got Elelu. It's got Tagonwyn Eleon. He's very loyal and a promising commander. You know what? We'll have you. Sure. We've got Britannia Cork. We've got the Master Feast Guild, that's my thing. And we're under siege now because we've got that army has come out to attack us. Okay. Okay. Right.
Soon enough.
They've got plenty of siege equipment, so it won't be long until they actually come to attack us. What I'm thinking is...
Fleet ready, sire.
Let's do something a little bit different. We've got them actually coming to attack us here as well. Okay, let's try and do this and see if this will help. I'm going to have you guys come over here. For some reason, despite the fact that I outnumber them by 2... Can we win this? Yes, we did. Okay,
Our people
good.
rule these waters.
Let's have you come here a second. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to have all these units I was going to do as reinforcements initially. I'm going to send off to over there. So we're going to have you guys come by boats.
Sire.
I'm doing this now while I remember, so I don't have to worry about forgetting it next time. Right, retrain. We can actually retrain all these, but we're not going to do that. We're going to start sailing them over. How quickly can we get over here? It's going to be 3 turns from now. Okay, that is slightly bad, but it'll be okay, I'm sure. It'll be alright. We do have some tiny little survivors here as well. Okay. You know what? I'm going to end the episode here now before I get too distracted and get too caught up and want to continue doing more stuff and just have it that I end up extending the episode even further. Especially since I'm actually recording this today on Saturday, the day it's due out, rather than normally I do it on the Friday or what have you. So, yeah, anyway. I'm going to end the episode now. Thank you very much for watching as always, and hope you join me next time as we deal with the situation at Cork at the moment with the Irish coming and laying us to siege, and we start getting troops into position in order to continue our war against the Irish, and I'm thinking even to start something against the Norwegians now. We'll wait and see, but until next time, goodbye for now.